You're listening to Monco Radio, where music and minds meet.
It's time to get in the ring with DJ D-Coos.
Yes, it is. It's time to get in the ring with DJ D-Kooks here on a wonderful and rainy Friday morning here. Beast Mike's not with me today. He's on the phone.
Yep, what's happening, y'all? It's a dreary day. It's Friday, April 21st, 2017. Not too much. This is one of the lighter versions, so we're still going to bring it to you.
Oh, yeah. Like we only can. Yeah, it's a light show this week. I was so surprised with the very little wrestling news that there is going on this week.
Yeah,
Because
I think finally everyone's trying to cool down from WrestleMania and the Superstar Shakeup thing, and like, everyone's pulled out of Orlando. I think this is finally the first calm week in the last month.
yeah, even though the British Strong Style did face the Elite, which was...
Yeah, I'm actually watching that match right now.
You're watching it right now?
I'm actually watching it right now, yeah.
Yeah, somebody snuck a camera into that.
I'm at the point where Kenny's doing a promo.
Yeah. Oh, so you finished the match.
No, this one like halfway through the video.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, this one halfway through the video. They didn't really do anything yet. They're just like getting reactions from the crowd.
Yeah.
And now Omega's just being heat with a promo.
Yeah. So keep us updated on that, even though I've seen the match.
Right.
Very good match. Thanks, Vince McMahon, for giving us this match.
Yeah, the Bucks are going in because they're going in on Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Yeah. So let's lead with the top story. Jinder Mahal. Yes, Jinder Mahal is your top story this week. You know it's a late week when Jinder Mahal is your top story.
He's not making this up. So apparently, Jinder Mahal's push is twofold. Number one, the push on his end is that he's the number one contender for WWE Championship. And two, it's kind of a twofold thing. One, officials in the back apparently love his work ethic and love how he's going in and taking advantage of his opportunities. And two, WWE Network apparently is either launching in India or just launched or something like that. And they kind of getting him and the Bollywood boys, now the Singh brothers, and putting them on game. And now they're really using it to kind of mega launch the network in India. There's some buzz for Jinder in a sense. So the company does like where he's going, and like he's in great shape he's in. There's a moonsault, by the way, by one of the Bucks. By Pete Dunne.
Yes.
They like where he's going. This might be just the intro for Jinder.
Yes. And I didn't have a problem with it. At first, I was like,
either.
what?
I was surprised. I was shocked.
Yeah. The shock sort of thing. And seeing that Sami Zayn was in the match, it was like...
Right.
It was like, you give Jinder an opportunity, but not Sami Zayn, who was the most obvious winner in this match.
But then the heat that Jinder generated, A, by winning the match, and B, the promo he spit.
He's a heel. He's over.
He generated it's the heat. This thing has legs.
Yes.
Especially if he wins the U.S. title. This thing has legs.
So here was the lead story in The Observer this week. Yes, this was the lead story in The Observer this week. One of the most surprising pay-per-view main events in years looks to be the 521 Backlash show in Chicago, where Randy Orton will defend the WWE title against Jinder Traps Don't Lie Mahal. Traps Don't Lie.
He is Dude is Jack. And Ryback tried to put him on blast for that, too. I saw like an interview with Ryback trying to put him on blast.
Mahal and his Freakazoid traps. Yeah, Dave was fixated on the traps.
He's doing his jack. He's not kidding about that.
Which look like they now need their own zip code.
He's definitely fixated on those traps.
Won a 6-pack challenge with Mojo Rawley, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan.
And then he picked Sami Zayn. But anyway, that's hilarious that he's focused on the traps so hard.
But this guy was an enhancement talent a week ago. Literally, a week ago. He was an enhancement talent for Finn Balor.
He effectively that, and he dropped the Mojo Rawley twice. And now he's the number one contender for the WWE Championship.
He's 218 pounds? What? No way, Jinder Mahal's 218.
He looks much bigger than that.
He looks jacked.
He looks like he's like 240.
Apparently, he dropped 20 pounds.
Oh.
And Owens is going to be pushed as the face of America.
Right.
Which is hilarious.
I think Kevin Owens... It's kind of hilarious that all these foreigners with the U.S. Championship are basically putting themselves on as the face of America. It actually is hilarious that that's happening.
Yes, so they're doing an Indian heel group with Mahal and Harbinger Shera.
Yep.
And the timing of Jim Ross's return. This coming out of nowhere could be also as simple as the timing of Jim Ross's return and looking at the international landscape of Impact and 76 working together on a TV show and a live local promotion event in talent. WWE is still the biggest promotion in India, a country with a gigantic population but have no current native stars. They don't want to let anyone back there as the main brand in the country, where their television revenue is only third behind the US and UK. So, there are reasons behind this. But my analysis of this is, honestly, why not? Why not? It's a throwaway title defense. It's a throwaway.
It's a throwaway title defense. I'm about to say that the title itself, no. The title defense, yeah, this basically gives them more time to get to Money in the Bank, Battleground, and SummerSlam. That's what SmackDown needs to get to.
Yes.
SmackDown needs to get to the pay-per-view here in July, which tickets go on sale for everyone tomorrow for WWE Battleground. But they need to get to that. So however they want to stall to get to Battleground, by all means.
So what they're doing for the roster transition period, there's going to be 2 matches from SmackDown on the Payback pay-per-view. Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt's apparently no longer for the WWE Championship.
That's what I heard. Which will probably be Bray winning the match.
Yeah.
And then going on to Raw, and then
in the House of Horrors
is for SmackDown U.S. title, where the winner will go, or Kevin Owens can stay on SmackDown.
It was already established that Owens is staying on SmackDown, actually.
Right.
But if Jericho wins, he goes.
He goes, right. So, in other words, in short, the U.S. title will stay on SmackDown, and the SmackDown secondary
But this
title.
Backlash pay-per-view looks good. The Roman Reigns Braun Strowman match. If it's going to be an ambulance match, I'm going to hate it, because ambulance matches normally suck.
I think this one is worthy of an ambulance match. I think Strowman, considering the destruction that Strowman caused over the last 3 months, I think Strowman can do damage in an ambulance match.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a normal match. It should not be a normal match between these two.
No, I get that, but an ambulance match is lame.
What would you do with it? You can't go last man standing. That's a match Strowman can't lose, even against Roman Reigns.
I think Roman Reigns is going to lose this match.
Oh, I fully expect Roman to. Strowman is the guy to get a bracket.
So do something where Roman Reigns doesn't get pinned.
Last man standing would work.
Last man standing would work.
And I know this match would work too. You don't win a match by pinning an ambulance match.
Right.
You win a match by stuffing your opponent in an ambulance. That makes perfect sense.
Rollins and Joe, Matt Hardy and Sheamus and Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus and Cesaro. I just said Matt and Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
My God.
And apparently the broken gimmick is coming.
Yes, it is.
It's just a matter of time. It's going to be amazing when it shows up.
It will be amazing. Yes, it is. So we'll just go with by stories.
Yeah,
by main stories and whatnot. So the second main story in the Observer this week is unfortunately the passing of Matt Anoy, a.k.a. Rosie, who passed away at the age of 47. Memories?
3-minute warning. What happened? 3-minute warning with Jamal, a.k.a. Umaga, who also passed away a few years ago. He was Roman Reigns' brother. They were one of those big man tag teams.
And Twitter was horrible on when Rosie died. Like, they say took the wrong brother, and I'm like,
yeah, that's pretty savage. I get it. People hate Roman Reigns, but that's pretty savage.
Yeah. But Rosie passed away. Yeah. And Dave wrote a nice bio. I'm not going to read it all. You can read it in the Wrestling Observer.
But it was unfortunate to hear the passing. Which obviously, this is why Roman probably wasn't on Raw this week, because he was with his family, I'm sure. And same as I don't think Nia was on Raw either. I was trying to think back, but I don't think Nia was there either. So that would explain that perfectly. Not to think Nia was on Raw. She was in the Fatal 4-Way for the women's title.
Yeah.
Nia was on Raw. Roman wasn't, but it was justifiable considering the beatdown that Roman took from Strowman. Still, our condolences to the Noah family, because obviously Roman and company will be tending to the loss of their fallen brother. Because you remember the documentary they did with the Usos and how it talked about Umaga's passing and how devastated the Usos were. So it's unfortunate that happened. Yeah. And
one of the great families in the wrestling industry.
I don't think the Usos were. The Usos weren't on SmackDown either. So I guess that explains why they weren't on SmackDown.
Yeah. So the third lead story is, in a cruel irony of fate, it now appears that the match designed to bring Katsuyori into the top tier position of New Japan Pro Wrestling may be his last match he'll ever wrestle. Shibata, 37, who remains hospitalized after his 4-9 IWGP Championship match with Kazuchika Okada in Tokyo Sumo Hall, is said by friends of his that to be unlikely to ever be cleared to wrestle again after surgery due to a subdural hematoma from a sick skull-on-skull headbutt as a counter to being hit with a Rainmaker. The combination of the length of match, dehydration, and trauma from the headbutt led to doctors advising New Japan that they would likely never be able to clear him to be able to clear him to wrestle in good conscience. Yeah. New Japan hasn't said anything publicly. Shibata collapsed backstage and was rushed to the hospital, but where nobody knew what was or wasn't real, because Japan does have a history of keeping a lid on the most protected angles, making them seem legitimate.
Right.
There were a lot of questions this week. Almost everyone at this point is going with the idea that the situation is exactly what was described last week, as Dr. Shunji Hashimoto, who performed surgery, noted that he would need a strict examination before being cleared to wrestle, and he's not optimistic at all. One of the main reasons why the company and the doctors are so cautious in this situation has to do with the incident of 17 years earlier that also involved Shibata when he was breaking in. So that was thing. Togi Makabe And he goes into history of head injuries in Japan, and he does a quick bio on Shibata here. So that's the situation with Katsuyori Shibata. Best regards to Shibata. He's an awesome wrestler. It's sad. It's really sad.
It really is.
Because that match elevated him.
That match really put him on a high plane, and it looked like he was going to get an incredible run. With the title or not, he looked like he was going to be the next guy up to become like one of the main event stars in New Japan. We both kind of knew this was coming with the last 2 years he had, where he was putting on great matches with a whole lot of cash. But it's a shame that on his biggest stage, where he absolutely delivered, it may be his last stage. It's incredibly heartbreaking to hear that about one of the toughest dudes we've ever seen step foot in the ring. Yeah.
Then we have the Ronaldo situation. What are your thoughts on the Ronaldo situation?
Really unfortunate that he kind of got that kind of rookie hazing thing from not only JBL, but apparently King, too. We effectively got rookie haze and triple super kick on Pete Dunne. But he kind of got rookie haze and eventually rolled him out of the company. And it's disappointing. It's unfortunate, and he went back to Showtime in boxing. I think he'll still be fine, but it's a shame that JBL and eventually apparently King as well, indirectly for King, kind of drove him out of the company and chased him back to boxing.
So
he'll be fine, I think. It's just unfortunate Jerry kind of did that.
Yeah. And it's expected that a non-disclosure agreement will be a part of the settlement. They're discussing terms of a settlement right now.
Right.
As we speak, as a press date of the Observer. I don't care about Dwayne Johnson breaking box office records.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah, he does. He's made over, I think, $1.5 billion or something. He's made close to $2 billion worth of movies, or gross. Like his movies are gross. As Mustache Mountain is the elite, their match is ramping up.
Also, Akebono was hospitalized, and Vader was hospitalized as well in Japan.
Man, remember those reports we talked about a few months ago about Vader having like months to live or something?
Yeah.
He's pulling. It seems up until now he was he does try to crossbody. He's missed. Might turn the bank for your buck. Might turn the bank for your buck. As two of them and a Mustache Mountain are set up for tombstones on the outside. Nick Jackson was on the inside. Oh, it was countered.
Yeah. Vader was hospitalized.
And Tyler Bates wanted to go in.
Yeah. So, SmackDown had a decline this week in the viewership. After Superstar...
It seemed like both crowds, Raw and SmackDown, were kind of dead.
Yeah.
He died, let's see. Strowman Angle thing, the crowd was hot. The women's match was kind of hot, basically because of Alexa. And Alexa won the Fatal 4-Way. And then Strowman and Show. But it's just, the Raw crowd wasn't that hot. SmackDown's crowd was at least decent to a point. Like, it was solid for Charlotte and Naomi, and it was solid for AJ Corbin. But a lot of the rest of the shows, Shinsuke or Dillinger wrestling, kind of flat, and then obviously Jinder with the heat. So other than that, both crowds were kind of dead this week, as they were in the secondary cities.
Yeah.
The third-tier cities.
So New Japan sold out their U.S. dates in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. There have been
good to see them get exposure.
Yeah, this will be good exposure for them. They've announced talent for the
what a back elbow.
for the they've announced talent for the War of the Worlds. So they've announced all of Wilson Goldman Blades except for Hiromu. This is such a light show. I can't believe it.
It really is. Not much happened. And Omega's got a gut wrench on Dunn, gut wrench powerbomb, gut wrench sit on powerbomb.
They've
Tyler Bate, deadlift German.
They've announced. One of the bugs. So far, they've announced Tanahashi. They announced Tanahashi today. All of Wilson Goldman Blades except for Hiromu, Kushida, Gato, and Goto. And they announced for the pay-per-view, they announced the Elite versus Tanahashi and the Addiction.
That's pretty good.
So that will be probably your main event in Toronto.
Oh, thanks for your buck. Thanks for your buck on Pete Dunne. And this could get a whole lot worse. Omega immediately turns into the one-winged angel. The Elite wins by pinning Dunne.
Yup. Thank you. That was a Fight Club Pro show that was on 414 with
pretty good match
with British Strong Style and the Elite. That's
once they got rolling, once they stopped like the whole like gesting to the crowd thing, they got nice, and then they got the match got down to business. They looked in the 6 was pretty good.
Yeah. And then they had the OTT pay-per-view, which we're going to... what else is there? PWG announced their show on 4/24/1 with Zack Sabre Jr. versus Dick Togo. It's today. Chuck Taylor versus Marty Scurll in a street fight. Young Bucks War Machine. Michael Elgin, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, Matt Riddle. Keith Lee and Jeff Cobb. Ooh, that should be good.
Yeah, that Riddle Cobb should be nice.
Keith Lee and Cobb.
No, Keith Lee and Cobb, yeah. No, that should be hot, though. That should be hot. Keith Lee and Cobb should actually be a really hot match.
And Ray Phoenix versus Leo Rush. That should be hot, too. I don't know. What is there?
And now Megan's cutting his promo after the match. Yeah, now the promo you were first thinking of.
Yeah. So, you want to go through TV?
What happened on WWE?
Yeah, on what happened on WWE.
All right, might as well. So let's see. We'll go to Raw first. I told you how Raw kicked off by Strowman getting in the face of Kurt Angle. He warned Kurt Angle that he wanted more competition or else. And Kurt Angle was not very familiar with what the or else was. As we all knew, Strowman was going to destroy everything in his path. So Strowman proceeded to do the work as he destroyed Golden Truth and eventually Kalisto before Big Show kind of shoulder tackled him into one of the doors. We'll set up the show Big Show main event. A little bit later. Let's see here. We got Joe beating Chris Jericho, making Jericho tap out in the Coquina Clutch. And then Joe and Rollins both cut up some pretty good promos, getting into their, I think it'll be a good match at Payback between Joe and Rollins. I think they're going to put on some good work.
Payback this Sunday or next Sunday?
Next Sunday.
Oh my God. This is such a boring week.
Yeah, I know. And Payback's next Sunday.
Wow.
Let's see here. We got Gallows and Anderson doing work. Dash Wilder got hurt. He injured his jaw. So,
from a GTS.
Yeah, he got his jaw injured on a live show. So he'll be out for the next couple months or so. But they ended up beating Enzo and Cass. Gallus and Anderson did. So they're good to go here as they keep moving. Ambrose and Miz, apparently there's a little bit of a backstory to Miz's words, where he called Ambrose lazy. Actually, that's not necessarily his opinion alone. That's actually the opinion, apparently, of people in the back, thinking that Ambrose got complacent as Intercontinental Champion. So there might actually be some truth, according to some backstage, to Ambrose's demeanor since he won the IC title and has been the workhorse, with the Intercontinental Championship. People apparently view Ambrose's run as WWE Champion as kind of a flop. So we'll see where that goes. Miz being IC Champion, I think would be very productive. Miz has been the best Intercontinental Champion in a while. So by all means, Miz and Ambrose have probably been the two best IC Champions in a while. So we'll see where that goes as they inevitably will battle, hopefully, a Battleground. Let's see here. We got Perkins. It's awkward with Perkins and Aries. I think it made sense. Perkins would beat Gallagher in the rematch there. Well, it's a production rematch. And Aries, and the chaos with Neville and Aries getting closer. So it's more on that 205 Live when Perkins faced Aries on 205 Live. Alexa, who was really the only woman of the four that got super heat or super over, as all six guys can show love in the ring, the elite match. But Alexa got the win, pinning Sasha Banks thanks to a heavy assist by Nia Jax, as Nia effectively destroyed the competition, which basically allowed Alexa to pick the bones. So Columbus' own Alexa Bliss wins the number one contendership and will face Bayley. And ironically, it'll be in Bayley's hometown, San Jose, California. So I'm sure Bayley will get launched over with her San Jose people, no matter whether the Sharks are still in the playoffs or not by that time.
Probably not. The way to go.
Edmonton beat him overtime last night. Jeff Hardy and Cesaro was a pretty good match. There was no chicanery outside the ring between Matt Hardy and Sheamus. Mutual respect between the four. Hardy would get the W with the Swanton, but all in all, it was a good match between Hardy and Cesaro, as we'll certainly we're getting closer to the payback showdown between the Hardys, Cesaro, and Sheamus.
Then we have Strowman.
Then we get Braun Strowman and Big Show, which was a little bit more psychology compared to the last time they made it and closed the Raw in LA. And then we get to the point that effectively broke the internet. The Strowman and Show both tried superplexes. Show tried two of them. Strowman then tried the third one. And Strowman broke the ring, basically launching the ref outside of said ring and destroying the internet as he did it. Then, as a grand finale, just to really show the dominance of Braun Strowman, I think this was the part I was the most hype about. Strowman got up and walked under his own power after the superplex. It showed how dominant that man has become over the last 5-6 months.
We talked about SmackDown.
For the most, yeah, we basically covered everything SmackDown Live.
AJ and Corbin had a good match via countout.
AJ and Corbin had a good match. AJ wins by countout. Charlotte and Naomi had a good promo to start the show and a good match during the show. So that was a good look. Charlotte winning number one contendership, beating Naomi with natural selection. But I think they're going to go in next week as Naomi defends her women's championship. The Colognes, whom I like when they're much more serious. I like these Colognes that are much more serious. And they beat American Alpha clean in a decent tag match. They're way more serious without the whole travel agency gimmick or anything else they've been doing recently. And yes, they are former tag team champions, so we'll see the Colognes, how they're going to figure into this game. And of course, with New Day's impending arrival, we'll see how New Day figures into this game. So I think that's going to be pretty good here going forward with those four teams and the tag team division on SmackDown. Yeah, that's basically what happened on SmackDown. We talked about Jinder pinning Zayn. We talked about Charlotte. Yeah, that's pretty much everything else you need to know about SmackDown. Mixed up with 205 Live, we got Alicia Fox dumping Noam Dar and then probably getting the receipt that she probably had coming when she got basically thrown to the curb by Rich Swann, who basically got payback for Cedric Alexander, who she dumped for Noam Dar. So they left Alicia Fox in the ring and kind of left her, well, figuratively speaking, her pants down. We saw Mustafa Ali lose his match, thanks in part to Drew Gulak, and as Gulak's trying to make sure that the aerial superstar that he isn't flying around the ring. So that's something that's going on. Kendrick ended up getting beat as Akira Tozawa. Kendrick actually lost as Tony Nese got beat by Akira Tozawa, and it was Kendrick who effectively cost Tozawa the match. Effectively gave Tozawa the win, as the distraction on to Tony Nese allowed Tozawa to get a quick roll up, and Nese basically paid Kendrick back with the elbow to the back of the head, leading to one of the lessons that Tozawa would teach Kendrick about always having eyes in the back of your head. The show closed with a pretty productive match between Aries and Perkins. Both guys were really going in. It was a good 205 Live main event. It really was, between Perkins and Aries. It was Aries getting back at Perkins with the discus 5-arm, getting the pin. But clearly Perkins and Neville would turn out to be the winners in this whole scenario. Neville would come down in the ring. It would become a brawl for a moment. And the Perkins would jump in, and it'll become a 2-on-1 beatdown as Perkins was robbed with a detonation kick, and then the rings are shattered by Neville to basically leave Austin Aries' leg. So we're getting closer to their 1-on-1 showdown, Neville and Aries, for payback. Finally, we get to NXT. And NXT was a decent show. It wasn't too bad. We got the iconic duo losing to Aaliyah and Liv Morgan, with Aaliyah getting the pin on Peyton Royce, and then the dual temper tantrum was semi-hilarious. The big thing that happened was at the start of the show, Rude did a promo, and then promptly got put to sleep by Deo Watami. He got slapped in the face, and then was promptly put to sleep with the GTS. And it was so devastating, as the GTS put him completely to sleep, and Rude didn't get up to the next segment. So it was actually kind of good. Let's see, we saw Cien Almas, who's going to fight Drew McIntyre next week. Cien Almas ended up winning his match relatively easy. It was relatively quick. Then Almas won his match. But the show really built up towards the main event that was the cage match between Eric Young and Ty Dillinger, as to be Dillinger's final match on NXT. The first half of the match was kind of meh, but the second half was actually really productive. We saw the elbow spot off the top of the cage from Eric Young, and there was a tiebreaker involved. Sanity then came out. All three members, the other members of Sanity came out, and then the three men, or 2 men and 1 woman that teamed up with Dillinger in Orlando would make the save. The 2 women fought completely off the stage and completely out of sight. Meanwhile, it turned to a 3-on-3 battle as we got both of the Sanity duo, Killian Dame and Wolfie and Dame, that both were trying to get in the cage. And Dillinger just wasn't having it. He played complete defense. Dillinger would eventually get out after a crossbody was over on Young and Dane, and Dillinger would escape and lock Sanity inside, blocking his demons inside. And Dillinger's signature finally gets his signature win on NXT as he leaves NXT. So well done for Ty Dillinger. I think he'll be really good on SmackDown Live. We'll see where they go with him, but I think he's going to be very good on SDL. So that's well done by Dillinger. NXT is still in good hands. Obviously, you got Tommy finally coming back, and you got Cassius Ohno. And
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black is going to be back in action next week. Drew McIntyre looked really good in his first match back. He's going to fight Cien Almas. Obviously, Asuka, AOP, Ember Moon, and DIY. You got all those characters, and obviously Rude as NXT champion. NXT is still in good hands. It's just a matter of where they will go. The next takeover is in Chicago the night before Backlash, which is a SmackDown pay-per-view. So that's the next thing. Next takeover for NXT. We're getting closer to that.
Yeah, and then the last thing I want to cover before we watch the matches is YouTube. You heard about this? The restricted? The restricted mode?
Stuff?
The restricted mode?
I don't think I heard about this one.
Wrestling is not on the restricted mode, which means people can't make money selling ads on YouTube anymore. So indie companies get screwed.
Yeah, they really do.
So that's the basis of that one.
Yeah, that destroys their income. That destroys a heavy base of their income.
Yes. So let's see what we want to watch. Oh, Pentagon versus Matt Tremont. Thank you. Let's watch this. So I'll send you the link. It's easier when you're in studio, of course.
Right. But I have strong enough machines and iPads and whatnot where I could easily watch this.
Yeah, it's on Facebook.
Programming notes, the Imperfect talk show will not happen today. Dave's just not coming in, so we should
So we'll watch a few matches. We have a lot of time. We have a whole time slot to kill. My God. Where are you on Facebook? Are you working the Metallica concert?
Probably, yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Let's watch Pentagon. Ooh. I just sent you the link.
Yep, I just saw the. Oh, it actually was on Facebook. Somebody else had linked it, but it's alright. Let's run through yours.
Yeah. We're gonna watch a few matches because I'm bored.
I see. Alright, so here we go. This is CCW Best of the Best 2016.
Matt Tremont versus Pentagon Jr. What's on the lounge on Monday, Beast Mike?
Inside the lounge on Monday, we're going to mock the entire first round of the NFL draft.
Yes.
All 32 picks. We held off long enough to finally do this. So we're going to mock the entire first round with the good copies. We're going to do the NFL predict the picks and use that as our base. So that's how we're going to bracket everything here. Let's see. NBA and NHL playoffs, we'll certainly get into that. The Bruins that went to Nashville, and that was a devastating sweep for the Blackhawks, which caught everyone by surprise.
Yeah, they're bombs.
Chicago getting swept was a shock. Chicago getting shut out in their first two games, just as shocking. We will talk NBA playoffs, how the Pacers need to get swept after that choke job they had last night. They blew the 25-point leads. We'll get into those types of things. How the Celtics are in complete trouble and deep trouble with the Chicago Bulls. We will get into
What point in the video are you? I accidentally clicked out of it.
I am at the point. I'm at the point where they're doing intros.
What timestamp?
It is. There it goes. Sound. Trying to find out where the thing is. Come on, give me the timestamp.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm at the point. It looks like I believe Pentagon's in the ring. He's kind of got the whole scorpion.
You guys are light tubes?
It's got a bunch of light tubes.
Yep.
Yeah. He's in the near right corner, and he's holding up light tubes.
Yes. I'm at that point now, too. So.
Yeah, okay.
We might be a little...
Hey.
Oh, Lordy. Light tubes. Here we go. What's CZW without light tubes?
Yeah, that is a signature staple of that company.
Yeah.
I don't think that protection's going to help. So that's really the gist of it's the lounge. We're going to try to focus as much time as humanly possible to the mock draft that we're going to do.
But we got to cover playoffs, too.
Yeah, we're going to cover the playoffs, both NBA and NHL. So we'll pretty much do nothing else but that. Because we thankfully have an extra Saturday to do with the Kentucky Derby. So we kind of looked at it a little bit last week on Monday. And we actually have an extra Saturday to preview the Derby. And
next week.
the following week, the following Monday. on May 1st. The Derby's on May 5th. The Derby's
Oh, Lord.
Saturday after that. So we actually have an extra week to prepare for that. So that's a good thing. So yeah, so my suggestion, I already warned Corona, DJ Corona, to bring in his iPad or however he's going to document his preview, the draft, his mock. Suggest to him to bring it in because we're going to do this live like we did the other brackets we've done here. So that's going to be, if everyone follow along with us. And I will probably bring in my iPad so I can document our official pick for the Sports Lounge page. So like the Lounge official group pick, we'll do that. So that's probably going to go on Monday.
Eagles might go offensive tackle now. That's weird.
I heard a lot of stuff about the Eagles. I heard about Charles Smith from Missouri, or Charles, he's tackle from Missouri. I heard about the offensive tackle Ramczyk or Ken Robinson would make some sense because it's the end of Jason Peters. I've seen picks with running backs like Christian McCaffrey. Who Lane Johnson basically said, somebody said, Zach Ertz said that he's basically Dennis Rose 2.0. He's a Stanford guy. So of course he's going to put on for a Stanford guy. There's a lot of avenues Eagles.
We might go Mixon in the second round.
There's been rumors that he's completely off the board. There's rumors that the Eagles are interested. I think it's more of the latter. I think the Eagles are just trying to shake everyone's sense. But I think the Eagles are very interested in Joe Mixon. I think there's smoke and mirrors that the Eagles are trying to get him off the board. I think they are actually really interested in Joe Mixon. I really think they'd be one of those prime candidates to take him. Plus the NFL schedule came out. So
man. Kevin Sullivan's the referee. Gotta mention that.
Yep. He's got the glove. He's got the gloves up. He knows what time this is. He knows what's about to happen. He's got the gloves. He's expecting lots of violence. Yeah, so that's effectively the gist of Monday. Inside the lounge, Monday morning at 9, its usual time. That's how we'll go in.
I hope to come in.
Obviously, we will preview the draft town. I saw the map of the layout.
What's the layout? Send me the map.
Yeah, I'll send you the map. It's actually pretty dope. It's actually pretty dope. It's so much room. There's so much space to do everything. Yeah, I'm just gotta get to my page real quick. I'll send you the link, and then you'll go in.
It's on your page?
It should be on my page. Let's see here. I just saw it yesterday, so it's really recent. Let's see. Nope, a picture on Instagram.
Oh, here it is. I see it.
There it is.
Question, gentlemen. Know the mindset of Penn to the past couple of years.
Okay, so.
The past several months. Whose mind is in a darker place right now?
Oh, so it's like festival?
Yeah, think Native America, but football stuff.
Oh. So you can get close without getting into the theater.
Right.
Really?
Right. Pentagon Jr. goes outside the ring. Oh! And the trash can thrown directly in the face.
Here comes a fork.
There's a slowly healing gash on the top of Tremont's head.
Yeah, that Tremont met a trash can and then really got acquainted with the trash can. And now Pentagon Jr. is apparently hungry. He's trying to take a giant chunk out of the head of that Tremont. That is a... Oh, no. Oh, dear. There was... Yeah. Clearly he's very hungry.
Yes.
He's grinding the fork into the head of that Tremont.
Kevin, you might want to cover your eyes.
I'll cover. No, I can't count.
He's not the only one here.
And he drinks the blood.
Expanding upon the wound he's created.
Yeah.
Kevin is queasy, and he's not the only one here.
I know it's
Whether we know his blood type, we don't know.
If you're Stockade,
Penta just licked for the blood.
No, this just got started.
I told you the
This just got started.
Yes.
This might be potentially dangerous for everybody involved here. Oh, we go right to work if you like to.
Yes.
I heard Preston's right in the corner.
No, my eyes are open again. This is not what I want to see.
Yeah, this and Fremont is in deep trouble. Actually, having the mask on for Pentagon may actually be a not a terrible idea. Oh, yeah, you knew what was there. Oh, yeah. Oh no. He's trying to go suplex into him.
Hey, there's nothing you can do.
There's no good way to land onto a stack of light tubes.
No.
I would imagine a superplex would be horrible.
Anything's horrible.
Yeah, when it comes to light tubes, there's really, again, no good way to land into them.
Super kick.
Why did he Superman punch with the fork?
It's going to take a lot more to take him down, though.
Superman punched him with the fork.
Oh. Oh! Ha!
Pinpoint precision right in the open wound.
No, it is not.
How can you even see with all that blood in his eyes?
No, it will not be. Oh,
But as you know, time Tremont is...
I don't even know where he got the chair. But we know that he got the trash can.
14, finalist,
Yes.
15.
He hit him twice.
And, yeah, he
Third
is,
time.
Fremont has no idea where he is right now. That giant round head of his is getting very acquainted with a trash can.
Now, why isn't Stockade throwing in the
And
towel?
trash can seems very happy to get to know
I
him.
don't think Tremont would ever...
No, it's a ref.
Hey, look at this Penta.
Ha!
Sullivan showing love.
Agenda? Do we see that?
Yeah, he was prepared to hit him in the head with a chair. He really was. He was very well prepared. The Pentagon trying to stack the chair in the corner. He finally does. Another right hand from Penta. Yeah, nice chop.
You need a referee who enjoys pain as much as Kevin Sullivan
Oh. That Tremont's in a lot of trouble.
Yep. Yes.
Nope, he saw the chair. And
Avoids it.
Pentagon
Oh!
basically got thrown right into the chair. Which finally falls.
does. You can see the skin hanging off
Oh, okay. All right then.
and the father has a
Well, then.
message for the
Hello.
congregation.
I don't have
Yeah,
the
we'll go
volume on because I know.
Obviously, I'm not here. I'm not there, so
Oh, there's a door. Joey Janelli.
we have a door?
Why is there a
Yep.
door under the ring?
2 doors.
That was a thing in CCW? I mean, you used to work there. That was a thing with CCW?
No. It was a thing with...
How many doors do we have?
That is the thing. Yeah, no, this is completely planned. It's apparently part of the playbook that is that Fremont. No, yeah,
You know Matt Tremont's facing Onita.
Stockade seems to be introducing a table.
He's coming to the... Onita's coming to the U.S. 8 fought on August 5th.
that could be something. Something very, very brutal.
Yes.
All right.
I've shown you Onita before.
Yes, you
He's
have.
he's a very brutal man.
Yeah, he does very violent things to people.
Kevin, we talk about
Very
how
evil, violent things.
So does Matt Tremont.
all the chances
And Matt Tremont does evil, violent things, as we're about to see here.
I don't think it's
Here comes the
He's got the
fork.
fork.
a more shallow man.
He has the
like
fork,
myself,
and
gotten under my skin.
he's about to clap back at Pentagon. Oh, no,
He didn't even sanitize it.
it's going to be kind of awkward. He kind of stabbed him in the top of the head with that fork.
Palm of his hand.
Yes, he did.
There's nothing shaking this man up. He's just getting started.
Hope that fork through a hole in the map. Either way.
And here comes the apron spot.
Oh boy. Nope.
Can
I counter?
Wrestling Network now has its fair share of violence.
The right hand. Uh-oh. Crossbody! Oh.
Okay.
There was a table. Suddenly there's a table.
Not the way we normally do things, but at
And-
wrestling things are a little bit different.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't have to go from that height. Because it was so close. He didn't have to do that. So a simple leg drop off the second rope will suffice. Freaking table.
Wait, Moses, is there anything that will be not used as a weapon in this match?
At this point, I'm waiting for somebody to use Kevin Sullivan as a battering ram.
I actually kind of agree with the commentator there.
Yes.
And I think there's a sick part of
I actually think that's totally possible. Nothing's out of the realm of possibility in this match, based off the fork in the door.
And the light tubes.
Light tubes yet. Yeah, we haven't get to them yet, but we'll get to them.
Well,
I'm sure.
stay tuned.
Yeah, inevitably the light tubes will come into play. Thank God didn't bring him up just to show he's got a glove. There will be a spot with these light tubes for sure. But
Is never used again after tonight.
Uh-oh, here comes.
oh, nice super kick.
Light tube still in play.
Oh no! Drop tool right into him.
Yep. That hurts just as much.
Yeah, that's face
I
first.
think we know who has the advantage.
There's a cover. Sullivan, get down.
He is hesitating. I don't blame him.
Yeah, the light tube exploded under Tremont's face.
Cut up on that glass.
Oh man, that hurts.
There's a chance Sullivan can't see. Look at all the particles that are flying through the air. Fiberglass. It's fiberglass floating through the air.
Oh, yeah.
And there's all the broken glass.
He's effectively a pincushion. There's broken glass everywhere.
And there's more.
Oh,
And we have
they came with more.
And they're getting more.
They both have
Oh. Yeah, it goes back to my classic phrase. Defense would have been insulting. And they're both getting free shots with the light tubes. Yeah, I think that's the correct way to describe the people.
Not even Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader can have a lightsaber.
They just struck each other with light tubes. We're not making this up.
We're not making this up.
No, this is way too violent to make up. This is way too violent to make up. They're destroying each other with light tubes. And there's a serious gash on the top of Tremont's head. I have to think Pentagon's head is just as gashed. We just can't see it because of the mask. Oh, no. He's appalled.
I am appalled.
Oh, no.
I think both men got that time.
Back of Tremont's skull. Oh, no. This got very violent very quickly. There's a box full of light tubes in the ring. There's still several in there, by the way.
Yes, there is.
It's one of them in the far left corner. That's what
Someone just threw a chair in the ring. Come on.
And don't forget, we still
Chairs are tame compared to light tubes, but
Yeah, no kidding. At this point, the door is too. You can see blood from the arm of Pentagon Jr. I'm sure his head is gashed as well.
I think they're going to use the door.
Yep, that's exactly. And the chairs will build a bridge to said door, essentially acting as a table.
And there's a door chant.
That's about 3 times.
Oh, jeez!
Yeah, that is a heavy.
Ooh! The dragon into the eyes of Pentagon.
That light tube into the skull of Penta.
Oh man, that's very violent.
As if this match wasn't dangerous enough, now we have
Tremont is not a small man, for those who don't know.
Neither is Pentagon.
Pentagon is also not a small man.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Arm up into the door!
That's probably the safest spot they did in this match.
Glass everywhere!
Yeah, Kevin Sullivan has one glove off, And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not counting this.
He's like, wait.
Not at all.
Can he just maybe clap? I don't know. Tremont might beat Sullivan's ass at this point. I mean, Sullivan
He doesn't know where to put his hand down.
Be the referee. Count the damn pinfall, Sullivan.
Hey, Tremont can try to beat Sullivan's ass, but he just said that Sullivan's trying to make this at least
Yeah, good luck with that.
a fight here.
I mean, you can see the reflection of all the glass.
Wrestling in an actual wrestling mode in the back. Apparently, he's going for a superplex.
Not the great superplex that Braun did.
No, it's not that one. It's not that one.
Oh.
Well, actually, for that matter, there won't be a superplex at all. Oh, good lord, no.
Light tubes.
Even more light tubes.
Oh, Jesus.
I have a family. That's a tremendous question.
That man has a family.
Oh, not my day.
I think.
He did a coup de grace in the light tube.
Holy Christ. Kevin Condren just passed out and fallen off his chair.
This couldn't get any more violent. This is an incredibly fresh stockade. He's beating up Pentagon Jr.
What is Sullivan doing?
Sullivan is trying to stop Stockade.
Whoa, stop.
Oh, he just forked him.
He's definitely 14. The Sullivan's gonna go fight the other dude now. He's gonna fight Stockade.
Outside the ring. Who would have thought that the devil himself would be doing something dastardly?
And Sullivan is
He's fighting Stockade.
He spiked Stockade.
Kevin Sullivan is experiencing
Sullivan is the ref.
He's getting rid of half of the
Meanwhile, the match continues.
Doesn't give a damn. He's firing up.
Move to the midsection by Pentagon.
Oh, wait, never mind. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there are chairs everywhere. Oh, we got a package file driver?
Yep.
Got another ref coming out here.
and fear
Oh,
factor.
no. Got there to 5 and 10 into a DVD.
Oh, Death Valley driver into the rubble.
That's it.
Tremont.
Hey, at least that ref counted.
Yep, the second ref actually counted the 3.
My God.
Sullivan was fighting Stockade up the ramp. But Sullivan probably had no idea.
Okay.
This match could have gone on for another 20 minutes and Stockade not come out. Good grief. And DVD on the carnage that was. Yeah, that power bomb was kind of nasty.
So I sent you the link to the next match.
I'm disgusted and confused. So he's taking it back.
I'm taking it back to Final Battle. Oh, wait. Ring of Honor. This is the fight without honor.
Yeah, pretty good promo video. This is Daniel Bryan minus the hair and the beard. And it's like a very good montage.
You took the sight from my eye. Takeshi Morrison, you're over 300 pounds, and you think you're a badass coming here to Ring of Honor. And granted you are, but there is no way on earth that you're going to take my sight and leave here without paying some kind of just desserts for it.
Actually blinded Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, he in one of the matches, he detached his retina.
Woo! Apparently this is a violent feud that happened for months. And they destroyed each other.
Yeah, they're destroying each other. Spikes, suplex.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a
It needed to come to this.
meaning there are no rules to this match. It is one fall,
One of the more heated rivalries in the history of that company. Before there was El Generico and Kevin Steen, there was this type of heated rivalry with this brutality, and really more so wrestling brutality as opposed to the violent weapon-based brutality.
That we saw in Matt Tremont and Pentagon.
And that as well.
Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 149 kilos, Takeshi Morishima.
Ah.
How far are these two gonna go to finish this war once and for all? That's the question. Really, the real answer is however far they wish to go. But where are they gonna take this? I think is where we're gonna want to know.
Daniel Bryan's now entering.
Before the yes chance, before the beard, before the Hall of Fame career that wasn't WWE,
We had the final countdown.
and the American Dragon that would emerge. And the Rise of the Falcons too. We should also mention that music. But
Yeah, the final countdown. That's the music.
yeah, now the final countdown. Oh, he's in the ring! Oh, he's in the ring! A jumping streamer knee strike. They even get a chance on the streamers yet. The streamers are flying.
Flying.
The streamers flew and Daniel Bryan went for the baseball slide. He dove into the chairs when he dove.
Now Daniel Bryan has a little more hair.
Yep. His music's still playing. He's singing the song. He's singing the song. Nice. It's not Sandman 05 with the One Night Stand, but it's really good. And it's in the same building, by the way. That's arguably the greatest wrestling entrance you've ever seen. Okay, he got the hammer. He got the bell hammer. He's trying to grind it into Takashita's eye.
More.
Oh. He's trying to drag it into his eye. He's thoroughly dominating the match. He high-fived the Patriots fans. How ironic is that, considering what would happen a few years later? A drop kick. The fans are digging it. It's a Judah Mike Vrabel jersey. Yes, it is a Mike Vrabel jersey. He's grinding the chair into his eye. Yo! He's trying to, actually he's choking him with the chair. He's not grinding into his eye. Morishima. And now both guys are in the ring. Morishima not eating some uppercut.
Oh.
He looks like he's begging for more. He's begging. Yeah, it's a headbutt. Morishima. I don't know if you should be doing this. Morishima seems like he's got a sizable head. But it worked. It totally worked. You going surfboard? You going surfing in the middle of New York City? Yeah, we going surfing in the middle of New York City. Oh. And he's trying to pull him over, and Morishima is too big. But instead, he stomps him into the back of the leg, driving the front of the leg into the ground. He had to know he wasn't going to get a cover on that. So it wasn't going to get a 3 count. He had to know. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. Not like this. Not like this. We wanted to do a German suplex on the apron. Morishima with a nice forearm. Nice forearm right there. Okay, that might actually be worse. Oh, Oh, no.
That was bad for Danielson.
A bonsai drop onto the chest of Danielson. And the apron, his chest and neck and head basically sandwiched, and he was thrown head first in the barricade. His head, neck, and chest basically sandwiched with Morishima and the apron. Morishima down the ring. Got the appeal in this situation. He's basically begging for Dan Bryan to come get some more. Or Bryan Danielson, if you will. It's blood. Yep, right above his left eye. Can't get the blood. Can't get the blood in your eye. I always say it blinds your sight, blinds you in. At least it's susceptible to a knockout. So the punches you don't see. Back forearm. Just to end it. He's got a chair. Violent honor basically means no rules. That chair is going right to the back. Right in the back of Bryan Danielson.
Oh, the blood's on his chest.
Yeah, there's blood everywhere. And apparently someone's the backside of Morishima. The blood of Danielson is on the chest, on his chest. It's now spread to the other side of his head. There's blood on Morishima's chest. There's not blood on that ring post. And on the boot, there's blood everywhere, and all of it is Danielson. In a very violent way. That gash is really opened up over his left eye.
And Morishima's opening up some more.
As he's raking the face while sitting on the neck of Danielson there. And kicking him square in the face. Really, there's nothing the ref can do about this. He's only here for the pinfall of the submission. There's really nothing the ref can do here. And right now, at this moment in time, there's really nothing that Danielson can do. At least he's catching a beat down right now. And then getting kicked in the back of the head and neck as he rolls right back out of the ring. He really is in deep trouble. Morishima is kind of taking his time, he's catching his breath, and he's going to go back and get some more. And give more to Danielson. He's got that glazed look in his eye. No, he's going to keep going. But now, both guys. That's the chain. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff you can do with that. That's one of them. As he's got the chain wrapped around the neck of Danielson, trying to basically put him to sleep. He can put him to sleep if he wants to, put enough pressure on him. He can effectively put the American Dragon to sleep. And he's doing a very good job of trying to put him to sleep.
Yeah.
And the elbows to the head to add even more pressure to Danielson. Oh, and then now he's got the knee to the back to add even more pressure. The referee did not stop it. That chain is still around his neck. Whoa, nice close line. Right close line in the corner. And the size advantage of Morishima is very evident in this match, as he has dominated since the early points of the match. This top rope. And the missile drop kick gets avoided. And he goes lower back first onto the mat. And Daniel Bryan countered the mistake. The forearm. The chain is at Danielson's feet. The classic Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson flip. And that running clothesline that he did so well.
And then we know what's coming next.
Danielson's about to go to work. This toe face suicidal as he crashes into the over the barricades. He overshot it. He
overshot it.
Completely overshot it and actually landed on one of the chairs. The fans that was sitting in the chair actually got out of the way out so he could land in it. He landed on the lower part of the chair. So he took minimal damage as he flew. Danielson going to the top. Drop kick right to the kneecap. Ooh, I like it. I like it. And then the hip hop. I like that. He went right to the kneecap. Hard kick across the chest. He's effectively chopping the tree down with his kick. Effectively chopping the tree. Effectively chopping the tree. And a running kick right to the chest to make that big tree go down. And we get a 2 count. And now what's Danielson going to do? He's thinking, what's next? What's he do next? He's got the blood on his head. And he slapped Morishima right in the face with it. He slapped him straight in the face.
Oh.
Oh. Girth right into, the girth of Morishima right into the corner.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. If you think of the Anoa brothers, well, obviously Umaga did that. If you think of the Anoa brothers with that running hip move. You're an odd suplex. Morishima's not even looking at your leg, but he gets the kick out anyway. Rest in peace to both of the Anoas. When you think of the Anoas, especially Umaga, that running hip attack into the corner. With all that kind of speed and all that kind of girth, that clothesline was all that kind of painful. This time he does hit the leg. Anderson kicks out. What happens next? Nope, no. Small package. Small package. And a kick out. Nope. Roll through. Go for a German. He got it with the German. He's got a beautiful bridge. And the kick out. He's got the arm. Yep. Beautiful. Down mutilation. He's got both of the arms strapped. Morishima's got nowhere to go. He's got the hands are still locked. But Morishima reverses the pressure. But the arms are still controlled. And Danielson switches positions on it. Elbows in the side of the head. Elbows for days. To the side of the head. He still controls the arms. But the strength of Morishima. Danielson releases the grip. Forearms are being exchanged. And again, the strength of Morishima winning out. He's still getting up. He blocked that one. This is forearm. Morishima's still on his feet. And turned around and caught him with a forearm that flipped him inside out. Indeed, the speed of Danielson coming towards Morishima was a detriment. Remember that chain? Back to the bread and butter. It absolutely worked.
Crossface.
Nice got him with a crossface with the chain around the throat. And Danielson's nowhere to go. And the longer this is in, the more oxygen seeping out of the body. He's not going to give it up. Now he's going to try to pin him instead. I think Morishima might have made a mistake letting go of the chain at Danielson. Morishima is coming. Oh boy. Morishima is trying it. But Danielson gets out of it. And Morishima gets caught in crotch. What's he gonna do? Oh, Morishima fell out of the ring. Oh man. Back suplex. Back superplex. That took a lot of weight out of Danielson. That took a lot of weight out of Danielson. Did he take too much time? Yeah, he did. He took too much time to catch his own breath to pin Morishima. Now, Danielson's got the chain. He tried to put him to sleep twice. And now, he's going to try to put him to sleep. He's going to wrap it around his neck. Morishima's still getting up. And now he's stomping him in the face as the chain's around his neck. He's got a triangle choke. And the chain's around his neck. He's covered in triangle choke and a chain around his neck. He might pass out before he taps out. He might tap out before he passes. Morishima. 1, 2, and no, he got up. His fingers hit the ground, but his palm did not. And the strength of Morishima turns into a power bomb with a chain still wrapped around his neck. Yeah, the ref made a good call there.
Ref made a good call, I think. His fingers did hit the ground a third time, but the palm of his hand did not. So it was a good call by the ref. That was good. And now both guys are back up to their feet after this grueling war. Morishima charged directly into it, and then Danielson right into it, and over the head. Belly suplex. And another clothesline. It sends him inside out. And back drop driver has to be called. Foot to the rope. The ring awareness of Danielson. He's always had it. Back to the chain. And this time, instead of wrapping it around the neck of Danielson, he's going to wrap it around the arm of his own.
That clothesline might actually end these proceedings. Uh-oh.
Fujiwara armbar.
Yeah, and the chain's still wrapped around the arm. He's got it around the arm with the chain. And the shoulder of it. Wait, what's he doing? Remember the chain. He's still got the arm. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is genius. This is brilliant. He uses the chain again for Ashima. And he's wrapping it around the arm. Oh, he's getting nowhere to go. He's completely trapped. He's completely trapped around his arms are completely trapped around the chain. This is brilliant. The chain's basically tied around his back and then the boot to the face. Yep, yeah, you did not tie up his legs. These are bad. Another boot to the head. His arms are still... Oh, low blow. It's completely legal. The low blow stops the man of Morishima. And the second one puts him on his back. And now, one of his arms are free. Oh, no. He might have a family. That sequence repeatedly comes. And now the chain's wrapped around the arm. Oh, no. He's elbowing him in the head with the chain. Look at his elbows for days. He got elbows for days. He might go to sleep. He might actually go to sleep. If he does, or if he did have a family after the stomp, counter mutilation, he might effectively have passed out by now. And now might be a good time to. Yeah, he's out. He's out. He was out from the elbows to the head. Counter mutilation finished the deal, but it was a. He was out from that.
That was...
Danielson gets it done.
Oh.
He was not on SmackDown this week, obviously, preparing for the arrival of his baby girl with Brie. As it's any day now, effectively, for Brie Bella babies to be born. That was brilliant how he used the chain. That was
a really good match.
That was well done on his part.
So, Lounger Monday, we're doing the NFL mock draft.
Yep. NFL mock draft, the entire first round of the mock. We will cover that. We'll kind of share the layout, talk about what's going to go down with the layout of the 3 days. We will NBA, NHL playoffs. We will look at where we are. Already, the Penguins and Predators are on to round 2. You can see other teams clinch by the end of the weekend, i.e. Dallas and the Senators tonight, Edmonton tomorrow, the Rangers tomorrow, and then the rest will go on. Pivotal Game 5, Toronto and Washington tonight. NBA playoffs. It's Boston doomed? We'll talk about that. Same with the Pacers after that choke job. We're going to get into all that good stuff on Monday. So that's really the gist of it. We'll try to spend as much of the second hour as possible on the NFL draft and schedule as possible.
And it is 7:47 on Monterey over Music and Minds Meet.